Hi, Dr. Bland. This is Maria Montgomery, and this is my video for my intervention project. This is my mom, Susan,
Hello.
who will act as my client today. So my client, my mother, incorrectly articulates her initial prevocalic R's. So could you say rainbow for me?
Rainbow.
So the first method I would use with her misarticulation would be a phonetic placement. So to fix the R's, I'm going to ask you first off to take the back of your tongue, and I want it to touch the soft spot of your mouth, the palate up at the top, while leaving the tip down. Okay, so open real wide. Okay, good. So the tongue faces to the back, and you feel that? Okay, good. And this example of a retroflex position was selected because it most closely approximates her current production of her R, and so it just needs a little bit of fixing to make the sound right. So if you would like to, I have a mirror, and you can look at your own placement. Again, try to get the back of your tongue to the top of your palate and the tip down. Good. Good. Okay, and now take your hand, and let's say your bottom hand is representing the bottom of your mouth, and the top hand is your tongue. So retroflex position would be as if this was your tongue base, and this is the tip of your tongue. So it's down. Good. Okay. So I'm going to get you to make the correct sound just over and over again, and it could be produced like a growl. So it's like like a tiger. Okay, good. So it's like Now we're going to expand the sound and say ra, ra, ra.
Ra, ra, ra.
Okay, I'll try another one for re, re, re.
Re, re, re.
Very good. Okay, another method for articulation of the R could be sound approximation. So I'm going to start off by asking you to say the word carry.
Rary.
Okay, so try again. So carry.
Carry.
Okay. Okay, so remember that growl sound and the phonetic the placement of the tongue. So carry.
Carry.
Right. So we're going to use the approximation to really to prolongate the R sound in the middle. So again, do that for me. So hold that tongue position. Carry.
Carry.
Good. Okay, so again, for an example, a sound approximation would be to take her word carry, and we're going to create it with a new word where the when the R is in the middle, instead becomes the initial R of the word. So I'm going to ask you we're going to separate the word into care and pause, re. So care.
Care. Re.
Good. Okay, do it again.
Care. Re.
And then we're going to create the new word for the second sound. So care, pause, read, as if you read a book.
Care. Read.
Good. Again.
Care. Read.
Great job. Okay, next up I would take the sounds that we've worked on for the R and work on generalization to different contexts, different words. I have a flip photo book of different sounds. There's different tabs for each one, and there's several photos of R sounds, and so we could go through those. So I want you to say red.
Red.
Okay. Race car.
Race car.
Okay. So then another thing you could do for generalization would be to Dr. Seuss books with initial R's are great. You can read those or any other method to tie it into real life events. So the next sound we're going to work on is her plosive P. She currently makes her plosive P sometimes with voicing, and she also incorrectly articulates it on the alveolar ridge. So again, we're going to first start off with phonetic placement cues. And I want you to, first we're going to use this tongue blade. And I want you to shut your lips, press them down like that. Yep, exactly like that. And I want you to make the sound explode. I'm going to take it out. Good. Okay, do it again. So it's just with air, just like you did. Good. So did you hear how there's no air in there? I mean, sorry, no voice, just air. Okay. So now I want you to do similar. We're going to close our lips and let the air build up inside, and then it's going to explode out like a firework. So good. And this is exaggeration mode, which would be later faded into just a regular P without the puffed cheeks. So do that again for me. Good. Okay. Now I want you to blow a long breath, and I'm going to even hold the tissue in front of her face to demonstrate the air coming out. So just a long breath. Good. Now we're going to take that and break it into several P sounds. So you would take a long breath. Okay? Good. Okay. So this sound I would also refer to as a popping sound to give a visual concept for it, and also I think a great word for it would be to say popcorn. So repeat popcorn.
Popcorn.
Okay, so just like with the tissue, as you pop it out, you're popcorn.
Popcorn.
Wonderful. Okay. Next, we're going to use sound approximation as the second technique. And so I'm going to ask you to produce the B sound. So I want you to say ba, ba, ba,
ba, ba, ba.
Okay? So I want you to do it again for me, but just like a switch in your throat, I want you to turn off your voice. So we're going to say ba, 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 and like a switch turning off the motor, so ba, ba, ba. The same position. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so do it first with the voice, and then we're going to switch it to off.
Ba, ba, ba.
Good, very good. Okay, so as you've noticed, the P is more breathy, just like the B, same position. You can use that approximation from the correct B sound, which you do make to make the P sound. Okay, another trick you could do is the sound, as in the H. So go it's like you're blowing hot air. Okay, but this time we're going to use that H and break it apart to smaller segments. So go good. So it's just the air. Lastly, I want you to take your hand and you're going to kiss it, and just as you would, like letting your lips smack as you take it off. Good. So this time, instead of as you would a kiss, when you kiss it, you suck in the air. This time I want you to blow it out. So instead of go good. So that's the P sound. Again, we can bring that into words such as the popcorn.
Popcorn.
Good. And then we would also use generalization techniques for homework assignments or any other ways to generalize the new skills to different contexts and different word positions, whether it be in the initial or final or medial positions of words. Again, we can use it through books or through lovely flip cards, picture cards. So I'm going to ask you to say, what is this?
Pig.
Good. What is this?
Pink pen.
Okay. And then, lastly?
Pack of pink pens.
Good. Lots of P's there. Okay, so that is it for my articulation therapy techniques, and the second half will be phonology.